Hey, I assume I'm live. At least that's what it seems like. Can someone let me know in the chat if that's the case? Just gonna open the chat box here with me. I'm just gonna write hi all. So, how are we doing today, guys? I see. Let's just adjust something. Let me adjust this thing. It's a little bit off. Yeah, guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. How's it going? How's it going? Well, I am live, right? Yeah, we are live. Excellent. How's it going, Shreyan? Since you are the first viewer, let's chat for a bit. How's it going? Good? What time is it in India right now? Probably like 8ish? 8ish, eight and a half? Half past eight? Half past eight, probably, right? Yeah. How's the weather there? Sunny, is it? 8:43. Yeah. Nice. I mean, that's why I started. Well, actually, I was going to commentate on Norway, and then I realized the round is tomorrow. There is no round today. So I was like, let's just do a Q&A stream with viewers or uh, Brilliant Vector. How's it going? I've never seen you before. Welcome to the chat, man. New people joining in. Let's see if we can reach 200 subscribers today. This is just a fun stream with viewers. I'll be answering some questions, any chess questions you have. I can show you some cool opening lines. I can show you some cool games. We can play some games maybe in. Depends on the engagement level in the chat, no? So, Brilliant Vector, where are you watching the stream from? It's rainy in Manipur, is it? Ah, nice. Where are you watching the stream from, Brilliant Vector? You know, vectors is actually my favorite topic, like linear algebra, since I'm a mathematician, or well, at least I study maths at uni. So, vectors is one of my favorite topics, linear algebra. Is it yours too? Let me know. Feel free to ask any other chess related questions or any other questions at all. Yeah. Until then, I'll just wait for new viewers to join. Everything's okay. Camera quality, video quality, at least on my end, it seems all okay. The internet seems good today. Yeah. We're here. Great stuff. Not too bad weather in London as well. Little bit cloudy, but okay. We still got 198. Okay. That's fine. We were on 199 actually before the stream, so we lost a subscriber. Okay. But still, yeah. Shall we get started with some games? Let me play a game online. Let's see if that will attract some viewers. Let's see who we face today. Playing Bobby Hanma again. I've played this guy multiple times. Let's see. Is he going to go for Sicilian? I want to try Alapin if he goes for this. Or I could try close Sicilian. Let's go for close Sicilian. Depends on his response. Is he going to abort? What's my score against him? 3-0. I'm pretty sure on my head. Yeah, I've beaten him 3-0. Nice. Well, if he plays Sicilian, then I can't play King's Gambit, right? But the point was, I thought I was going to go for close Sicilian. I think he's supporting. Doesn't look like he's gonna play a move. Yeah. Yesterday we lost some rating, right? Yesterday I was at 2680 and now I'm back on 2709. So we got back up. We got back up. Today I was looking at this book, Zurich Chess Tournament, Zurich International 1953. It's an for sure. I looked at the first game. It's by David Bronstein, one of the guys. I accept challenges from everyone, but you have to send it unrated. You have to send it unrated because I don't know who plays fairly and who doesn't. So at least if you send unrated challenges, I have nothing to lose, you know. Yeah, so unrated challenges. Yeah. So as I was saying, I was reading this book and it's pretty interesting one. If you guys wanna, it's a bit too advanced, but it still can only be instructive. Yeah, nice. You also have this one, positional play by Agard. This is more advanced. This is probably more advanced. So this is what I was doing today. What's the content style of the book? So this one essentially is like a positional play. It has lots of exercises, and you know I'm a big fan of puzzles. So you know what? Let's do a remake. What do you guys want to do? Do you want me to show some examples from this book, which I found very instructive, or do you guys want me to play matches? Which one? Which one? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, which one? Which one? Matches or the book? Book? Okay. Okay, let's do like one example from this book, which I found was very instructive. And okay, Shreyan wants to play games. CC wants to play book. Okay, let's do one example from the. Okay, let's do one example from the book and then we play games, okay? Okay, two players for matches. Okay, two players for matches. All right, all right. Okay, one example and then we are going to matches. Okay, sure. So what I was looking at today was this open. The first thing I see in the book is this setup. So we have d4 f5. I even remember this example by heart now. I don't need the book. So I was looking at this example, right? Castle. Let's say c4 d5. I'm gonna hide the. You guys can't see the evaluation, can you? Oh, you can see the evaluation, but not the moves. Okay, that's fine. So, oops, I. You have to play d5 first. So we're looking at this stone wall structure. Black plays this stone wall structure, right? Bishop d6, knight c3. Let's play knight d7. Let's play short castle. Let's play queen c2 and let's play short castle. So this is a position which was sort of in the diagram. I'm gonna hide evaluation because I don't think it's useful right now. Yeah, you hate this opening to face as white or black? I could show you some ideas in Budapest Gambit as well. I'll give you a whole history lesson on that. But let's talk about this position for a second. Yeah. Okay, tactical technician. We'll have a look at that, but other things are in queue first. Let's look at this position for a second. If you had showed me this position before I sort of revisited this book, I've already read this book once, but I read this a long time ago. So the question here is how to proceed for white. How would you say is the way to proceed for white? The author Jakob Egard, who's one of the greatest coaches alive right now, claims there is only one great way to proceed for white. And I knew about this way, but I didn't know it was the only dangerous way. So, c5, c5, I get this move a lot. And it's probably playable. It's probably playable. The thing I don't like about this move is that black gets e5 very quickly, since you resolved the tension in the center. Like if I play, let's say I even make a move like a3, let's say you play e5. Now this is not good since I can take and I can take here and then d5 is weak. But if I play a move like c5, I have resolved the tension in the center and I can never take, which is sort of a disadvantage right now. So, but c5 is a logical, at least a logical attempt. It just is not precise enough. Okay, what was the next suggestion? The next suggestion was bishop g5. You can't play e4 right now. Black's king is one move away from castling. Tactical technician. Let me finish this example. We hit 200. Wow, nice guys, nice. Really appreciative. Really appreciative. You could in the future. You could. Sometimes it's the idea. Sometimes it is the idea. Not just yet. What was the next suggestion? Sakaev said 95. You can't do 95 right now. The pawn falls. Can't do 95. Maybe you want some compensation for the pawn sack, but there is not just enough yet. Not just enough yet. So the idea actually is quite logical when you think about it. Okay, so let's think about where white should attack. Where white should attack. Doesn't seem like there is anything on the king side. Black seems pretty solid here. So when I asked this question to a student, one of my students said that attack e6. I said, okay, we can attack e6, but doesn't black just defend after queen e7? And he said, yeah, okay, I agree. Yeah, there is not much to attack here. So I said, let's talk about queen side for a moment. I see that the bishop, rook, and the king has not castled yet. Let's say black makes castle move, right? Let's say black castles. And I asked him the question, don't you think we should try to activate this bishop along this diagonal? And to activate the bishop along that diagonal, I need to weaken this pawn structure. I need to weaken this pawn structure. So now that I know what I'm trying to achieve. Yes, CC24. You are... oh, bishop g5. Not just yet. There is a position in which we'll play bishop g5, but not just yet. It will come. It will come. Trust me, it will come. So, how to... CC24's idea is correct. Not fully correct, but close. He wants to play the a3 b4 advance. And what you want to do is you want to soften this queen side so that your bishop becomes more active. Okay, but can we do it in a better way than a3? Yes, we can. We can start with rook and we get the same idea. Now what black does is black plays queen e7 to stop b4. Okay, now this is another instructive moment. And the way I pose this question to my... Did you say rook b1? Where did you say rook b1? I don't see rook b1 in the chat. I don't see rook b1 in the chat. Okay. Okay, so now the question I pose to my students is how do you think we can achieve b4 while making a positional gain? And the answer to this question comes down to what is black's strongest piece. Okay, tactical technician, you may have. Okay, I see it. I thought you... Okay, fine. Yes. So the question that comes here is, what is black's strongest minor piece? Answer this question for me. It's not the strong... It's the second strongest one. What's the strongest one? The knight on f6 is the second strongest. Okay, tactical technician, see you later. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Shreyan is right. Bishop, which one? Can you clarify? I said black's strongest piece, not pawn. No. It is absolutely, without a question, the bishop on d6. Because black's pawn structure is such that all the pawns are on light squares. What that means is the bishop on dark square is the strongest piece because it is not blocked by anything. Yes, exactly, right. So now this bishop prevents me from playing b4, and it's black's strongest piece. And it's black's strongest piece. So what can I do here? What can I do here? At least what sort of idea should I be looking for? Tell me the tell me the sort of idea you want, and then we'll try to make it work precisely. I can't play knight e5 just yet, Jonathan. Welcome to the chat, first of all. I can't play knight e5 just yet since he can take twice and I lose a pawn. C5 now, still bishop c7, still e5 problem. Still e5 problem. He'll retreat the bishop and then he'll play e5. Still not just the right move. Knight e5, as I said, the pawn hangs, so can't do that right now. Black should advance h-line pawn to weaken kingside. You know, today my student suggested the same thing and it doesn't work. You'll see why it doesn't work once I show you the right idea. The right idea is actually connected with bishop f4. It is absolutely connected with bishop f4. Sakev, you are right. CC 2024, you are right. And Candy Shop owner, you'll see in a second why h pawn is not the greatest advance. You'll see why it's not the greatest advance. Okay. Now, we know that we want to play bishop f4. We want to exchange this bishop, right? The next thing we want to figure out is it best to play bishop f4 right now, or should I play an intermediate move first? Well, I don't want to call it intermediate move, but what move order should I use? This was the question. It turns out when I analyze this position, the best move order to make this work is cd5. Move order to make this work. And you'll see the reason in literally 30 seconds. The reason is that cd5, ed5, I could definitely play bishop f4. It's one of the best moves. But now the candy shop owner's idea, which was with bishop g5, is even more precise, and you'll see why. If I start with bishop g5 and I provoke h6 and then I play bishop f4, what I have gotten is an additional weakness on g6. An additional weakness on g6. So if black takes, and let's say black moves the knight, I can hop in and I have got an additional weak square and I can threaten a fork. So this is like very, very precise. This is like a very, very precise way to play this. You could have played bishop f4 straight away. You could have taken on d5 and then played bishop f4. Or you could have played bishop g5. So all three ways were fine. But I thought for the sake of example, let me show all three of them. This connection, provoking this h6 is so cute that I was very impressed. This is not in the book. I analyzed this on my own. So I will send you a link to the book. But this idea was not in the book. The diagram was in the book. I analyzed it on my own. So this was Candy Shop owner's idea. Right. Now, let me show you why h4 doesn't work. Imagine we get the same position, but your pawn is on h4. You tell me, is that a strong pawn or a weak pawn? Most likely that h pawn would fall, right? If the pawn was on h4. Thank you, Sakev. We reached 200. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks all. Thanks all. You are got like 123. You are weak. What did you say? You are 400. So I would have played pawn h3 to prevent chances of back rank checkmate. Okay. Firstly, there is no back rank. For back rank, there has to be a pawn on f7. There is no pawn on f7. Guys, let me just check if the... Never mind. Never mind. I was trying to check the latency, but I think it's fine. It's not, it's weak. It's definitely weak, yes. So that's why you don't play h4. Okay. Now the next question which arises is, play bishop f4 directly. What's the benefit? What's the benefit? The benefit is that after taking, I could also take this is more dangerous, but it's also possible if you want to analyze on your own. The benefit is that once you take, I have resolved the pawn structure in such a way that I can conduct this minority attack without any much trouble. Secondly, if you try to put the knight here, I already have a big outpost on e5. So that's a slight difference, but it's not a major difference. So yeah, this was the concept of the position. The thing I liked the most was the bishop g5 thing, provoking h6 and then playing bishop f4 to create this weak square. Hopefully, hopefully this example is instructive in that sense. Hopefully. What do you guys think? Next we are going b4 b5 guys, by the way. So like here without a question, let's say a6, we are going b4, not a question here. We are playing this. And then knight e5. If you check with like a strong engine, this is pretty good position. You can also start with knight e5 and then b4 a4 b5. We still have that plan. When you just I also like that white can play king h1 rook g1. Yeah, white can play king h1 rook g1. Yes, white can play king h1 rook g1. Will you play $1,000 arena on second? I'll have to see. I'll have to see. I'm not really a big fan of arenas because they last too long. So I'll see. Yeah. So now your question is very valid. It's not forced, but what do you play? Let's say you make a move like rook e8. Firstly, you now need to start worrying about this f5 pawn. This is also something, I don't know when I can take it, but at least maybe I can play knight h4. But if you play g6, you can never play h6. So that's a concept as well. And maybe now we can look to do something here as well. It's a possibility. So we can also, sort of change plans. Sort of. But also, queen f5 might be a legitimate threat since you don't have knight e4. Your queen hangs. And engine does claim that the best move is h6. So at some point, you will have to play h6. And then I can always play bishop f4. That's the point of this position. Hopefully the example... Is the audio pausing? Is it? I'm speaking well into the microphone. Let me some things then. Wait, is the audio better or not? Is the audio better or not? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, everything's fine? Yeah, okay, should be good, should be good, should be good. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, let's play some matches. Okay, who wants to send the challenge first? Someone... Hi Ian, welcome to the chat, man. I think someone was in queue. I think Shreyan and one guy before that. One guy before that wanted to play. I forgot who. I forgot who. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Book, Shreyan, Shreyan. Was it just Shreyan? Was there no one before that? Huh. Okay. Feel like there was someone else as well, but I'm forgetting. 10 minutes? No, we're only playing Blitz. We're only playing Blitz. Ian, that idea might be too risky. I think black can defend. I think black can defend. Actually, I'm gonna start with Candy Shop owner because I have already played Shreyan once. Yeah. So unrated challenge. Candy Shop owner, what's your ID? Shreyan, I'll come back to you, like, because I have to play you first. I've already played you once. Can I play with him first? If you're fine with that, I can. Yes. Ian, black does have some compensation. Okay, Sakif sent one. Have you? I don't see a challenge yet. I don't see a. Oh wait, Sakif has. Okay. I guess this is Sakif. Unrated challenge. Oh, 3-2. I wanted it to be 3 flat. Okay, let's do 3-2. But next guys has to be 3 flat. Let's play Alapin. I'm gonna go with knight c6, knight f6. This is what I. Okay, knight a3. I think I know the move here. I keep forgetting. Okay, I think it's bishop g4, but I'm not 100% sure. I think this is the move. I need to study my opening proper. I need to remember my openings properly. I've definitely looked at this before, but I think this is the way. Hopefully, I'm not blundering. Uh, okay, bishop e2 right away. I don't know if that's the. Can I play? Um, bishop e2. Okay. Hmm. Already making me think, Sakev. I like that. Okay, you might want to do this. Okay, fine so far. Taking looks okay. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think this looks okay. This is probably fine. Yeah, I always have rook c8, right? So knight b5 isn't something. I can also long castle. That's probably a bit more risky. And I can probably play rook c8, right? Yeah, rook c8 is good. Yeah, here I just thought I could play e6 and I develop, and I thought I was doing well here. Might be wrong. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, bishop e7. Yeah, I don't think I have problems here. No. In fact, I might be threatening to win a pawn here. A bishop f. Wait, no. Bishop f3. If you take with. Yeah, he has to do that because his pawn structure. Okay, now I can. Several ways I can continue. E6 looks good enough. Knight c3, I just win a pawn. Okay. Knight c2 is an idea. I can. Knight f5 is also an idea. But knight c2 looks more concrete, so I'm gonna go for this. I also wanted to play rook c3, but he had bishop d4, so that didn't work. So his only advantage, bishop pair, is now gone. Can take and bishop c5. I can. I don't even need to castle. King e7. And yeah, I mean, objectively I'm winning, but it's still some conversion necessary. Objectively I'm winning. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, you can play that. I'm just gonna put my bishop back and keep a sniper eye on this diagonal. That bishop is a sniper. Notice what I've done. I don't have any weaknesses like he does. Okay, he's trying to exchange. Let's play rook c5. I don't think he has a threat. Maybe some drawing, some sort of. No, wait. He doesn't have anything. I don't see it. But I might be going here or somewhere. I mean, the rook left is coming. I'm also threatening to double. Yeah, this is something I half expected, and I thought I can take and play knight d5. And I thought e3 was weak. This is something I briefly calculated. And I also cover this. I also looked at this and I thought rook c8. Yeah, rook c8 does work. Okay, b6, right? Now b6, knight has to move back. I take and I can play b5 and I win another pawn. So that's the simple way to do stuff. No, he has knight takes and knight d3, okay. But a5 is also not terrible. I like a5 because I am attacking something which is defending you. Okay, good move. Or is it? Let me take. Can I throw in b5? Let me chip in b5. Ask where your rook goes. I can potentially take. Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I think I've got this. Yeah, yeah. I'm calculating some lines like rook c1, knight b4, knight b. Huh? That's a free piece, bro. Okay, this is done. This is done. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I think I played well. I think I played very well. Even though he gave me some good fight. But yeah, everyone is prepared in the opening these days, aren't they? Okay, good game. Good game. Let's quickly have a look how this one went. So knight b5, rook c8, even long castle was possible. Looked a little bit dangerous to me, so I played it safe. Then e6, bishop f3 was precise. I won a pawn. And after that, it was pretty clean. Like, there was nothing more to be done here. Like, knight d5 is precise. b4, a5 is precise. And wow, a takes b5 was precise. Knight b4 basically played like an engine. Basically played like an engine. Wow, wow, not bad. Not bad. Oh wait, sorry guys, I wasn't reading the messages since I was playing. But now, yeah, you guys, whoever sends me the unrated challenge first, I'll just play. You can send the unrated challenge, yes. Anyway, my ID is on your screen. Yes, you can. Can you review it? I got no membership. So like accuracy, you mean? It says, do we have the normal screen here? Somehow it says my accuracy was low. It says 89.5 when I played everything like an engine. Oh wait, I had a challenge and I missed it, I think. Yours was 80.6. I don't know how it was 89.5 when I barely made an error. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Can you go first? Yeah. Okay. I have two challenges. I don't know who this one is. A 500. Firstly, is this unrated or not? Swear to God, if this is rated, I hope it's unrated, man. Seriously, you guys. No, it's probably unrated because I don't see something. Okay. Let's play knight f6. Okay, I know this. I actually teach this one quite a fair bit. E6 is good. And this is very common at lower level. E6, you try to play d5. This is quite a few ways to play here. I'm gonna go for... I I think knight c6 is fine here. I think knight c6 is fine. You always have to see where it's fine and where it's not. I can just play bishop e7. I don't know why he's moving the same piece again and again. That's not something you should do in the opening. Plays this. I can just castle. If he takes, I have good bind. Let's play knight d4. Let's see if he takes. It's a reasonable move. I asked this bishop what it's doing. Let me just play a6. e5. Okay. I wait. I can take and I can win a pawn, right? Or is there some trap? Rook e1. He might have some compensation. I'm gonna keep it simple. Going to keep it simple. b5. He takes here. That's just a free pawn then. Okay. Knight e4. I'm going to take. Okay, now he loses the bishop. So he's gonna take here. Okay, gives me a free bishop. Okay. I was gonna trap his bishop, but that's fine as well. Okay, he's now lost. So yeah. This is gone. Bishop h6. By the way, do you guys seriously need the link to the book? Should I send the link or not? This one's gone, guys. Do you guys want to have a look? Do you want the PDF or do you want the actual book? Like the actual one to buy the book. For the PDF or for what? Actual book. Because PDF one I would have to find. I can find it somewhere. Okay, here like anything works, right? And we are good to go. Anish Naik, welcome to the chat. Guys, sometimes when I'm playing, I'm not reading the chat, so please don't mind that at all. Please, I'm trying to explain the moves and then I have to, go to the OBS tab to read the chat. So it's not like I have it on the same screen as I'm playing. So please don't mind that. He could resign, but uh, I'm just gonna take. We got 24 viewers. Nice, nice, man, nice. Wait, Anish Nag, is that the comedian? No, is that the comedian? Can't be, right? Is that the stand? No, can't be, can't be. Has to be a different Anish Nayak. Wait, guys, can you confirm if that's the real Anish Nayak or is that a different one? No way, we got the real Anish Nayak. Is he not? I'm from India, but I'm currently living in London. I thought Anish Nayak was a stand-up comedian. I thought he was gonna play Rook D1 and I was about to pre-move Rook C8. I would have gotten back rank checkmated. Would have gotten back rank checkmated. Crazy. Crazy. I was about to pre-move Rook C8. Crazy. I'm from India, but currently living in London. Nice. Where is the next one? Where is the next one? Yeah, the next challenge I'm waiting. I played below zero. Who was below zero chess, by the way? Who was it? Like, it has to be someone from my stream, but who was it? Nishnak is unfunny. But, honest, I haven't seen a stand up by him, but I just think I know he's a stand up comedian. But isn't he like 2200 chess.com, or he was trying to reach 2200? Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, unlikely because I know he plays chess and he's good at it. So I thought there was a chance he's the real one. But wait, he's not a comedian. Okay, what kind of content does he make? So it's like, shoot, he's not a comedian. What is he then? Oh, did I just embarrass myself? Wait, what kind of content does he make? Oh, okay. You guys are disrespecting him. Please don't. Okay, okay. Nice. Well, welcome to the chat, sir. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How did you find my stream? Oh, nice. Nice. Ah, okay. Some new guy, Ashrayan. Okay, again. Let's play. Is he 16? No, never mind. Okay. Let's see what he's got today. We got knight f6, d5, standard stuff. Could have played king's Indian as well. Let me try some Slav today. If he plays c4, let's see. He plays Cole, so then I have to play c5. Plays the Cole opening. I've had a game here. It's a solid setup. Knight c6 is good. I can also put the bishop outside the pawn chain if I wanted. Oh wait, is this some new line? Wait, this is slightly weird. Wait a second. Uh, okay, I'll have to think for a second here. Let me play. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me play g6. Let's see what he knows. Let me play g6. Fianchet shadow the bishop this way. I know this is something what he's doing, but I have compensation, I believe, for the pawn. His openings are good. I think last time also he played a good opening. And I just keep on forgetting my openings. Just gonna play bishop g7, get castled. e4? Hey, come on, how does he know? How does he know this? You guys are. What is going on here? How does he know this? So let me take. I have an idea. And my idea was to play queen check. Is it good or not? Five takes, king takes there. Rook f8 takes, knight d4. Weird, weird, weird. I guess I have to go for this. Okay, this is not precise. Queen d2 looks a little bit awkward. Right. This guy's openings need to be studied. Bishop e6. I don't know how he plays better openings than me. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Bishop c4 or something else. Let's play bishop c4, go long castle or something. Short castle even. I'm playing a little bit slow. But at least my position seems very good. At least from what I can tell. Queen there. Wait, why is my time so low? How did I lose all my time? Probably was thinking in the opening. Am I going to get flagged by a 1200? Hope not. Position is better for me, of course. Like his king can't get castled. I can play long castle. Even this is a weak. Knight b4 is coming, maybe. Knight before knight c2 is actually checkmate. Let's see if he falls for that. I should not be playing for these tricks, but I think it's objectively fine too. Plays this, but don't I have bishop takes b2 perhaps? And then I mate. Yep. There we go. Good game. Good game. Good game. Yeah, we got checkmate. I mean, after the opening, I guess, Shreyan, you have only studied openings. Vertex, I played you, didn't I already? But, I just want to see the opening again. I just want to see if e4 was correct or not. Because if e4 is a master at openings, e4 is not the best move, but it's like a very. Engine says it's equal. So it's like the third or fourth line of engine. But practically speaking, this is what a move this is. By the way, g6, what I found over the board is one of Engine's best moves. One of them. And knight e4 was best as well. Queen f5 idea was best as well. Okay, today I'm in shape, I guess. Candy Shop winner, have we played already or not? If we haven't, you can send me a challenge. Yes. Vertex, I'm playing once who I haven't played before, and then I'm repeating. Shren, you're opening again, solid 9.5, 10 out of 10 opening. Your middle game, for your rating, game was good. Objectively speaking, your middle game was like 5. But for your rating, your middle game was 10. For your rating. You can't challenge. Let me see. Candy Shop Owner 123. Let's see. So first, I have incoming allowed from everyone. So let me get. I've already played Vinay 2002, so I'm not gonna do that again yet. I'm gonna do Candy Shop Owner. Okay, unrated 3 random. Okay, let's play. Candy Shop Owner. I've sent you the challenge. I've sent you the challenge. Anish Nayak, you need to improve your opening. Maybe, sure. I mean, if you can connect me with Samay, maybe I can teach you some. We can strike a deal. You know what I'm saying? We can strike a deal. I can't challenge. Mate, I have challenged you. I've sent a challenge already. Look at this. I've already sent the challenge. Something's wrong with your chess.com. You see, waiting for your opponent, that's you. I've sent the challenge to you. Candy Shop Owner 123. So, still waiting. If the challenge hasn't reached you, that means something is wrong with your chess.com. I'm gonna send it again. Yeah. Can you play till then, Vertex? Okay, let's play one Vertex. Let's play 3-0. Vertex, come on. Because I most likely something's wrong with Candy Shop owner. Candy Shop owner's chess.com. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You guys saw this roast of comedians that was going on. Uh, yeah, that was my father. Yes, yeah. Uh, Let me just close the door. The roast of comedians. Like we had Bussy and we had other guys there. Okay, let me focus. This guy was good last time. Let me focus. He's probably underrated. You're playing e4, e5. He's playing this solid setup. Okay. I'm gonna play e6. Oh, come on. He's gonna have such a dry game. Oh, come on. Really, man? Really? Are we going to play dry chess today? Think at least I can get the bishop pair. Hmm. I castle. Okay, this is weak, so I have something to play for. Okay, that falls, right? Okay. You could have held me on for a lot longer there because that position was so boring. Like literally barely any weaknesses to play on. But this looks pretty good to me. And c6, knight c5, possible. I mean, somewhere I need to move the knight and then play e4. I'm up on time as well, so that's a good sign. Okay, wait, I can take c6 and take. So that's up 2 pawns. That's a blunder. I don't know what he missed. I mean, this game is so different from what we played last time. There you showed like a great positional game, and here you are blundering. Completely different players in both games. Queen h4 maybe? Why not? Put pressure here, I put pressure here. Bishop h3 is threatened. He defends everything. Okay, no worries. Rook d8, I defend. I can exchange queens anytime I want. This is good. A drier game than a desert. Do you have a home in India? Yes, we do. It's on rent. So, yeah, let's just play this endgame and finish this quickly. Do I have a home in India? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Drier game than a desert. But at least it's not dry because we won quite some material. G3, Rook F. Anywhere is good, man. Come on. That's good. Anything else in the chat? No. Let's play. Everything wins. Just here, double the rooks. He has a tactic, which I missed. He wanted me to play here, then he could trap my rook with knight f5. But I'm a FIDE master, so I have to play accordingly. He had this trap, nice. G6, take away the square from the knight. Rook here, double up. King G7, let's improve. D5, D4, taking away more and more space. Oh, I missed. I could take the knight. Huh. It doesn't matter. Maybe retreat the bishop, attack e4, rook f4. That's an idea. Maneuvering, guys, maneuvering. Let's play b5, c4. Bro thinks he's Hikaru. Yeah, I think I'm Hikaru today. Look at me. Just look at me, guys. Come on. Bro thinks he's Hikaru. Yes, he does. Knight h1. That's how you know you have outplayed your opponent. Okay, come on, how long until he resigns? I can't even move the knight anywhere. Nice. Nice. Let's play d3. Okay, come on. Do I want to? Yeah, let me just queen. Is he trying to flag me and I'm up on the clock and I have a queen? Just I push. No chances of stalemate because two pawns are available. So yeah, this is good. Okay. Can I challenge you to one? Yeah, 2-1 is a little bit far. Can we do 3-0? I think 3-0 is better. For some reason, I'm not. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do 2-1. Why not? Let's do 2-1. Where are you? So let's go 2-1. So we're playing bullet. Okay, I'm not greatest at bullet, but let's try. Can't be that bad. Okay, Candy Shop owner, you're 400 at bullet. Let's see. Let's see what you've got. Okay, Queen's Gambit declined. At least you know some opening. Let me just take. If you wish. He takes again. All of you are greedy. You all are greedy. He wants b5 or something. Let me play here. Okay, he doesn't want the pawn. Okay, never mind. I thought he wanted to play b5. He doesn't. So we can just castle, play normal chess, knight e5, for example. Bishop here. Now it wasn't a good move because now you have weaknesses. So doing pretty well here. Okay, he goes back. Rook c1 is good. Knight e4 incoming. But now that's just a free pawn. And this one's hanging as well. Okay. Cooking another one, guys. Cooking another one. But okay, nothing to do here. You guys are not high rated players, so I don't know what I'm being happy about. Let's play, I don't know, something like a4. a5 is incoming. Yeah, he has to organize a defense, which is not easy here at all. Also, knight e7 is threatened. It doesn't achieve, it doesn't win a piece, but good enough. Good enough. Yeah, you blended your rook. I don't know why. Uh, like your first game, which we played, was much better. But I hope you can play Spice uh, in the future. Can I have a5? Yeah, a5 works. Feel like his queen is going to get trapped. Somewhere there has to be a queen trap. I just don't see it yet. Let me play e4. a6, knight d6, right? So you now lose a piece as well. And your queen doesn't have many places. I take. Yep, there goes your queen. Well, I called it. I know the queen was going to leave the board very soon. I just didn't know when. Let's just trade everything. And bishop f5, you win I win the knight as well. And now I'm only up a queen. I hope that's enough for winning. Okay, that was enough for winning. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay, hope the games were enjoyable for you guys. Hope the games were enjoyable for you guys. How many subscribers are we on? I know we crossed 200, but how many did we get? How many are we on? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. Someone has to tell me. 209, 210. Wow. Gained quite a few in this stream. And I guess I played almost everyone, right? Whoever wanted to play, I played. So with that, I guess I'm done with playing today, so we can have a little chat, or I could just end, whichever you guys want. I'm done with playing. First I had 3 hours of lessons I coached, and then I played this. So I'm done with playing today. So yeah, we can have a chat. I can still show you some chess. I can still show you some chess. Candy Shop owner, we already played one, man. Come on. We already played one. Just when I say I'm done for the day. See, if I play with you, then I will have to accept the next challenge and the next challenge and the next challenge. That's the thing. That's the thing. I find it like, you know, if I accept your challenge, then how do I refuse others? So yeah, I'll yeah, let's chat for sure, for sure. Let me this is so let me put the okay, maybe I'll do. You know what, Ian? Email me. We can figure something out. Email me. You have my email. It's in the description. We can figure something out. Yeah, teach us something. Okay, let's have a lesson. Okay, name an opening. Name an opening. Name an opening. Name an opening. Oh, I was about to give a lesson on Budapest Gambit, right? Budapest Gambit. Yes. So let's go to Budapest Gambit. Okay, someone's sending me a challenge. I'm not accepting challenges just yet. I'm done for the day, as I said. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. So, Budapest Gambit. Okay, let me tell you something. If there were to be the worst opening in chess, if there were to be a tier list of worst opening in chess, Budapest Gambit is in that list. Budapest Gambit is one of the worst openings you can play in classical chess. It is there. It is up there. Trust. It is up there. And now what's the refutation? What's the refutation? So first you have this Youngling Gambit. This is also a terrible one. And you also have Budapest Gambit, which is also a terrible one. It's worse than Grob. We're making comparisons here. It's close enough. Let's just say it's close enough. Close enough. So, yeah. Uh, Worse than Cow. Cow is actually better than Budapest, I would say. Cow is better than Budapest. Because Cow is closer to modern. Sorry, Cow is closer to Hippopotamus. So Budapest is probably worse than Cow. Provided White knows the right continuation. And you know what the continuation here is? Most people play Knight G4. Knight E4 is also a move, but it's nothing special. Knight G4 is where you gain your play. Do you know what the move here is? What move do you guys play? Okay, Bomb Cloud is not even an opening. We can't even consider it an opening. Bird is playable. I've played Bird. Bird is playable. Bird is playable. I mean, it's not the greatest opening, but it's playable. Because it's just reverse Dutch defense, right? Reversed Dutch defense. 210. Awesome. Alien Gambit. You know, I actually made a Leeches article about how to refute Alien Gambit. I made like a Leeches blog, how to refute Alien Gambit. But this Witty guy has scored way too many wins with it, so I can't say it's a bad opening. Witty has scored so many wins with it. Can't say Alien Gambit is bad. But yes, Sakev, you're right. E3 is the best move here. And you know what we do? We harass this completely. The knight has to take. There is no other move. H5 is like H5. If you play H5, you should not be playing chess. So knight takes E5, and then guess what the move is? Guess what the move is? Guess what the move is? It's not knight f3. We'll play knight f3. Not just yet. Yeah, we're gonna strike with f4. Yes, we're gonna strike with f4. And this gives white all the space in the world, all the central space in the world. Black can go here or here. Both moves are bad. So black usually plays knight g6. And the typical plan, which I want you guys to follow, is play knight f3, bishop d3, knight c3, h4, h5, destroy this king. So I played one game. I'm gonna give you like an example line. Let's say black makes moves like this. One, you could also castle if you want to play safe chess. And if your opponents are lower rated, you can try for moves like h4. If you do this stuff, then bishop h7 sacrifices can always be in the air. Let me quickly check what the best move is. Bishop h7 is. And what you get here is a move like knight d5. You eliminate this bishop, then you eliminate this knight. So king g8, for example, takes, you are up a pawn. So it's you're up a pawn, and your king is very safe on f2. So h4 is one move. You can also castle. And you have like a full center with e4, knight d5. And black has a very bad position. So this is one way to play. You could also start with bishop d3, short castle, and then you could play short castle yourself. But what I like to do is I like to prevent d5, so I play knight c3 first. This is my choice. I stop d5. And then I'm always looking at h4 ideas. h4, knight g5. I have some games, I can make a recap on it. Guys, I said I'm not playing any games for now. I said like, you are a little late to the stream. We have ended the playing session. Now we are doing some analysis. Teach us which one was asked first. We did King's Indian, but King's Indian is so wide. Like which variation of King's Indian? Manus, next in the next Blitz session, which I do, I'll give you a priority. Promise. But for now, we are not doing games anymore. That session is done. King's Indian, but which variation? What do you mean the better one? The better one. I can show you some lines which I like personally. So King's Indian is your usual stuff, right? This is the main stuff. This is your main basic King's Indian position. Is this what you want me to cover? Is this what you want me to cover? Firstly, do you guys know? I mean, I guess you guys know, but it's not possible to take this pawn on e5. It is possible, but it's not good at least. If you take this pawn twice, what's the tactic here? What's the tactic here? This is not the best for white, but what's the tactic? What is the tactic that black plays? After knight takes e5. And thanks for the 200 subscribers, guys. Amazing. You guys are great. Share the stream with your friends if you can. I would sincerely appreciate that. Join the Discord if you haven't already, because I can post updates there. Today I did not because no one was in the Discord. So I would just be posting a update for myself there. Knight takes e4 indeed. Next question. Knight takes e4, knight takes f7. What's the best move? Most people don't know that. Well, at least they don't consider it. If you take on e4, I take on f7. Yeah, Shreyan actually messaged me on Discord. W's for him in the chat. W Shreyan. He actually fulfilled the purpose of Discord. So Atharv asked me to make the Discord. I made the Discord. And yeah. Guys, we are not doing matches right now. I need to change the title, I guess. Everyone thinks I'm playing. I guess I need to change the title. No, it just says chess, right? I'm gonna say chess analysis. Yeah. Yeah, I created Discord. I even created a post about it. A community post. So knight takes c3 is not the best move. This is what most people miss. Most people think that after knight black can take on f7, but what they don't consider is all checks and captures. When you consider your options, you find bishop takes c3 immediately. And the point is that white's knight cannot take your knight. And therefore, we have king takes f7 and black is up a piece. Can I drop the link in the chat for the Discord? Let me see. Let me see. So you guys would have to hold on for a second. Shreyan, can you drop the link so that I can stay on the screen? Shreyan, can you drop the link in the chat, please? Yeah. Potential moderator. You know, guys, what I'm saying. Potential moderator in the making. Okay, so this is the thing. You can't take on e5. What you have to do, as most people do, Tigran Petrosian, one of the former world champions, used to play d5. This was the thing which he tried a lot. And do you guys know what the plan for black is? What the plan for black here is? There are many move orders, but there is one standard plan. Links don't work on short stream if you're watching from phone. Guys, just check the latest community post I dropped. It's there. But black's plan, come on guys, black's plan. Knight e8 and attack on the king side. That's one plan. It is useful in many positions. But this position has a slightly different plan. And I'll show you why knight e8 is not precise as well. I'll also show you that. I will also show you that. So, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not knight e8. What's the other main idea in King's Indian? Ha. Come on. Knight e8 is definitely playable. Whenever I do the stream for Blitz next, Shashikant and Manas will be the priority. Yes, because you guys weren't. I'm not doing it right now. So Shashikant and Manas will be the priority. Yes. Until then, can we discuss King's Indian a little bit? Okay, I'm gonna give you the first move, and then you guys will tell me the idea. One idea that you can play here is a5. What do you think is the idea with a5? So I'm telling you the move is a5. Now try to find the idea. Why on earth would I make a rook pawn move 2 steps up the board? Why on earth would I do that? I must have a reason, right? So what exactly am I trying to do here? What exactly am I trying to do? Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Next thing, So I was stuck between 950 and 1000 elo. I gained 100 elo points in 3 days because of English opening. Can you cover some ideas in English opening? That will be very helpful. Yeah, I can. Let's do King's Indian and then do English. Why not? No one has given me the idea here. The idea with this move is to play knight a6 and knight c5. You might ask, why did I do that right now? Like, why didn't I play knight a6 directly? Sometimes what can happen is that you can get hit with b4 as soon as you play knight c5. So you can start with a5. Starting with knight a6 is also not wrong. But at least white has an additional idea of playing knight d2. If I play knight c5 right now, then there is b4. And I could not play a5 in time. That's the slight problem. I wanted to play a5, knight a6, knight c5 without getting hit with b4. Therefore, I play a5, black plays short castle, knight a6, bishop. I don't know. I think main move is bishop g5. I think this was the main move. And then you have some h6 stuff. Kasparov had a really brilliant sacrifice game here as well. I think he sacked a queen against Kramnik, if I'm not mistaken. He did some knight e4 sack somewhere. You can find Kasparov Kramnik game here. No, I think it was Kramnik no, Kasparov sacked. Kasparov had a beautiful queen sacrifice. You can find it. I don't know who it was against. But so this was like one idea I wanted to share in the King's Indian. Until then, also do sometimes you have knight g4 if the bishop is on e3 and there is no h3. Then you have f5 ideas. So like bishop d2, f5 is very good. Someone suggested knight e8 and I wanted to explain why knight e8 isn't the best way to go here. Firstly, I can play bishop g5, you play f6 and I play, let's say, bishop h4. You can't do your standard f5 idea because there is a pin. That's one reason. That's one reason. This is still a playable position. You still have to play a5, knight a6 idea. But the other reason is, when we have the basic King's Indian, our bread and butter King's Indian, which goes knight c6, d5, knight e7, knight e1, knight d7, this knight can actually hop to g6. But when the knight is on b8, it cannot hop to g6. I'm going to show an idea, like let's say this position. This knight can go to g6, which is a better square than e7. But when the knight is on b8, how do you get it to g6? That's one other nuance. No, Kasparov sacked his queen in that position. Look for Kasparov queen sack in King's Indian. You'll find it. Kasparov famous queen sack. He had done it multiple times. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay. English opening. English opening. Okay. Now I'll tell you what not to play. Then I'll tell you what to play. So c4, e5. The move order I do not recommend. The move order I do not recommend is playing g3. This is the move order I do not recommend. Because the consensus of the chess community was that c6 is a very strong move here. And the theoretical debate says that black is doing fine here. The theoretical debate is that black is doing fine here. So unless your opponents don't know much theory, you don't know much theory, you can still play g3, but this is not my recommended move order. My recommended move order is either knight. It's definitely knight c3. This is my recommendation. So question arises, what does black start with? E5 is the move we are considering. We'll also consider other moves. Knight f6 is one of the main moves. And the idea is that black can always play reverse Sicilian. Now, this becomes a matter of choice. Let's say you play knight f3. This is a playable move. I have faced it in the past. I have played it in the past. Black plays knight c6. My personal favorite move is e3. g3 is also a main move. But I think this line is more pleasant for black. This was Fabiano's courtesy. He started playing this line a lot. Fabiano and Nepo. They started playing it with this bishop aiming at this diagonal. Personally speaking, I did not like it as much for white. I liked it more for black. And therefore, I thought the better move to play here is, and Grandmaster David Howell played this against me, it's e3. And you should aim for d4. This is the idea I would advocate. This is my preference. Okay, what does black play here? The main move is bishop b4. Black has to give up this bishop, but unlikely black will know the theory. So let's say black plays bishop e7, which is more natural. You can simply play d4. Let's say black takes, you take, black plays d5 to control the center. You can take, knight takes, and you can play an isolated queen pawn position, either with bishop on c4, b5 or d3. It's entirely your choice. I don't know which one is best. But let's say the point is that in an IQP position, having this pawn not on e6 favors white, because f7 becomes weak. So like bishop here can be dangerous for the f7 square. Therefore, my recommendation is e3. You can study it in depth in some English course, but I hope you explored this line more. e3. I'm just going to give a brief overview of bishop b4 as well. The main move here is queen c2 if I'm not mistaken. Queen c2 is the main move. And I'm trying to recall what I played here. One move here is to simply take. This is what I played against someone, and I won this game. Queen c3, queen e7, and this is an imbalanced game after a move like bishop e2. White has the bishop pair, but black has more central space. The question is which one will dominate. That depends on your understanding of middle games. But this position is very playable for both sides. Engine gives a slight advantage to white. I would agree. You play e4 after knight c3. That doesn't make sense. You lose a pawn. I sincerely hope you don't do that. I sincerely hope you are not the one to play this sort of stuff. I think what you mean is you play knight f3 and then you play e4. I think this is what you mean. Okay. So then that's not classical English. That's like, that's a different English. That's not the main English. I'm showing you the main English. Like here you can play e4. It's not the worst move, but like bishop c5, I like this quite a lot for black. I would not be, I think this is quite harmless for black, objectively speaking. Shreyan, bye man. Bye. W's in the chat for him though. He's a great guy. So, as I was saying, d3 possible, and I could play knight c6, and what I'm expecting is to go knight g4 at some point, or I can just castle, but the bottom line is position is harmless for black. Harmless. The main way, the correct way to play this is with knight f3. This is the main way. And knight c6, you should play e3. This is what I would tell you. Now, have I been disconnected? Yeah, the main one is what Ding uses more. I think I've been disconnected. Give me a sec. Am I here or not? Am I here or not? It said I disconnected. Okay, I'm going to continue explaining until someone tells me what's going on. So, c4, let's talk about c5 for a second. Symmetrical English. Here you can use more or less any move order, but the position we are trying to get to is sort of this one. We are trying to get to sort of this position. And what we have here is that white can gain some advantage by playing d4. Nihal has played this before, I recall. And this position is slightly pleasant for white due to the first open bishop. And this pawn on c4 controls d5. So this is slightly more pleasant for white. So you should know this idea as well. Symmetrical English with d4. Another idea you should know is this one. c4, e5, knight c3, knight c6. Let's say g3. Let's say let's say knight f6, bishop g2, g6, d3, bishop g7, castle, 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 d6. There are two ideas you should know. My favorite one is rook b1, b4, b5. That's the classical English idea. And it is yet to be determined. I'm not 100% sure whether this move is good for white or not. Like, it has been tried in the past by MVL, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. And some people give up this bishop to entirely focus on the queen side, and the knight does not control d5 and e4 anymore. I don't know if this move is objectively correct or not, but great players have played this in the past. So I'm still trying to find the consensus on it. However, you should know the queen side attack plan. Very, very, very standard. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I can explore Nimzo Indian for sure, but which variation? Which exact variation? If you want some good knowledge, check out this game. I'm going to mention a game. Uh, uh, for English. This will give you lots of insights. Yep. So hopefully that's helpful. Same-ish that we were seeing in what do you call it? Naka. Well, we saw sort of same-ish in Naka Prague. It wasn't exactly the same-ish order, but yeah. Let's go. So I'll tell you what the consensus is with everything. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, and the same-ish is f3. Now, this is considered to be a little bit double-edged system. It's a double-edged system, but it's if you want to play for a win, the system is pretty good. Lots of creativity possible here, but from both sides. So the thing is, it is not easy to prepare the system as white than it is for black. Because what you want to know as white is how to respond against d6, c5, knight c6, short castle. These are all the playable moves. All of them are playable. So white has to know all the responses, while black can choose which one he wants to play. Let's explore. Let me give you some insight. Now this one is quite common. This one is quite common, but it's not as good, according to me. You play the move a3 here. You ask for the bishop pair. So you do get the bishop pair. Okay. Nothing wrong here, right? Now, black can play c5. Well, almost certainly black will play c5. He can also do castle. Ideas are same. Okay. c5 happens. How should we play? How should we play? Let's ask the chat. How should we play here? How should we play? What move would you play after c5? Only about one correct continuation. I don't think there is a second correct continuation. Maybe two, but one is more precise, of course. e3 was the second one I was thinking about. There is something you have more precise than e3. And the game you want to study, the structure you want to study for this variation is Botvinnik, Capablanca, Avro. I think 1938, not sure about the year. The game you want to study is Botvinnik Capablanca or Capablanca Botvinnik. Could be the other way around. But I think it's Botvinnik Capablanca. So, Atharv, I'm not playing games right now. But when I am, you will be in one of the priority list. Like Manas, Shashikant, and you will be in the priority list. Okay, c5. The move you have to do is. And now black has two options. Black can take with the knight or take with the pawn. Taking with the pawn and taking with the queen is not possible. You get hit with e4. So that's not good at all. Let's say you take with the knight. Now there are two possibilities here as far as I know. Actually, yeah, two possibilities. One is better than the other. Do you know any possibilities here? I guess not. The main move here is dc5. You also take this pawn, and you might be like, what are you doing with this pawn structure? You will see in a second. For now, for starters, I'm threatening e4. So you might want to play queen a5. You might think, two pawns attacked. Will I play e4? Okay, you might be like, what are you doing? Why are you not saving the pawns? Well, if you take on c3, first of all, you lose a piece. I guess you don't, but queen e5, knight e2, your knight is very awkward. Very, very awkward. You have to go knight e7, I play bishop c3. Queen moves, I can take on g7. I can play rook c1. And you are in trouble. So, e4, you're not actually taking on c3. You can't even take on c5. Instead, what you're doing is you're playing knight f6. And the trendy move these days is bishop e3. You say, you can have this pawn, but I'm going to slide my king to f2, and my king is completely safe here, while your queen isn't. If you play short castle, just developing, firstly I gain a tempo. I develop my knight and attack your queen. Your queen moves, and I, for example, can just play queen b3. I ask him, how do you develop this bishop since the pawn is hanging? So you play knight c6, I play knight c3. The queen on b3 also helps this knight get into the game. My king is completely safe. Still note that. Let's say you play e5 to develop this bishop. Knight d5. I hop in with aggression. And this position is slightly better for white. Why not e4 before c5? I can't play e4. So, here e4, the pawn will just hang, right? The pawn just hangs. So I can't do that. What I could do is play this, and then I can knight takes and I can take, and then I can play e4. This is my only... you mean why not play e4 here? Okay, because knight takes c3, and then you take on d4. Oh, Shreyan, no worries, man. No worries. Catch you later on. Catch you in one of the next streams. d4 hangs. That's the thing. So now you know how to play against knight d5. Let's talk about e d5. What you want to do for e d5 is you need to analyze. You need to see Sagar Shah's video. He'll explain you much better than I will. You need to see Sagar Shah Botvinnik Abro 1938 coverage, and you'll gain all the insights into this opening. You'll have to see e3, bishop d3, knight e2. That's the standard plan. But I definitely recommend you watch Sagar Shah's video. Better than me explaining it. I'll cover the other lines. Yeah, Shannon, welcome to the chat. What's your question? Until then, I'll just explain the other lines. The other main line is c5. You strike in terms of like Benoni thing. And after d5, you can either play b5, which is like a pawn sack. You can't really take directly since knight d5 is dangerous. So this is a very theoretical line, and I can go on all about it, but I would have to make a separate video. If I go into stream, the stream will go on for an hour more. But I can give some basic insights, yeah. However, for your rating, I would not recommend this opening just yet. I think it's too sharp for you just yet. What I would recommend for you is to play something solid. To play e3. Bishop d3, knight f3, short castle. Simple chess. Even I play this. Even I play that. Shannon, what's your doubt, man? What's your doubt? Let's get your doubt and then I'll end the stream. What's your doubt, man? What's your doubt? Kandisha Bona, you will find opening lines in depth for Nimzo Indian right side if you just Google the right thing or YouTube the right thing. Like maybe write something like Nimzo Indian classical variation, Nimzo Indian Queen C2 variation. You'll find lots of things. But let's say if you need some material, you can always email me. Email me and I'll be very happy to respond. Did you really become FM without a coach? Uh, well, I did a lot of self study, but I have received some coaching in the past. I'm not going to deny it. I have received some coaching in the past, but I have done a lot of self study. I have read 35 chess books at least. 35 chess books at least. What's your email ID? It's in the description, or it's I'll type it just for you. So yeah, I know. That video is long time ago. So yes. So I have been yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know. So I am mostly like I would say like 75-80% myself and 20% maybe 10-20% coaching, yeah, something like that. But imagine if a guy has read 35 chess books, you can probably get a sense of how much he has trained himself. And I have my own opening database. I have my own opening database, which consists of my personal analysis, and it has at least 500 files. How to do self study though? Like, my favorite one is to read books. But I've also watched countless lectures on YouTube by St. Louis Chess Club. Yeah, Candy Shop owner, do that. Yeah, do that. Do that. Do that. So the first thing is to read books. You can always solve puzzles. You can always watch lectures, and you can divide your schedule into middle game, opening, and end game. So for opening, best my for your level, I'm guessing best thing you can do is go on YouTube, watch your opening lines. 1655 fee day. Oh, easy answer. Easy answer. More people who watch my stream know this one. Easy. This game is going to, if you do this book religiously, it's going to short your level up. No questions asked. This is the golden book you need. The book, without a doubt. So, yeah, that's your answer. So, for opening, watch lectures on YouTube. I won't recommend courses for you just yet. Watch lectures. You need that visual explanation. For middle game, I recommend books. This is one of them. End game, lots of. Is it really expensive? Just find a PDF, right? Find a PDF. You can easily find PDFs on internet if you want, if you don't want to pay. But if you really like hardcover, then of course you have to pay. So that's your option. Also, some guys wanted the link of the positional playbook. I'll put it in my description tomorrow because I will need to find the link. So I'll put it as a link tomorrow in the description. Okay, sounds fair. I'm talking about this book. And this one. Yeah. So that's your question answered. You really inspired me though, because I showed that video to my mom. She told me to become like you. Uh, that's a strong compliment. I really appreciate that. But I'm just you could go to a chess academy. Our is really expensive. Wait, what? It's really expensive. Yeah, I understand. How much are you paying actually? I'm curious. How much are you paying? Just a general spot. Firstly, are you in India or somewhere else? Because here it's even more expensive. Here it's even more. How much are you paying approximately? You can tell me that, right? Because yeah, you can tell me that because it's a public information, right? How much an academy is charging. So I just want to know if it's 5,000 rupees per month. Okay. For how many hours? How many hours of coaching do you get? So in 5,000, how many hours of teaching are you actually getting? And is it group lessons or is it one to one? I'm guessing group lessons. I'm guessing group lessons. Candy shop owner, most likely what happened was you went on a tilt. That's how you go down 100 points. It was not a skill issue, you were on tilt. If it was a skill issue, that means your calculation vision was compromised. Because positional vision doesn't go down that easily, calculation does. So figure out which one of that was, and then you know how to work accordingly. But most likely you were on tilt. Because when you say all of a sudden, you mean like maybe in 1 day or 2 day. Only tilt can get you down 100 points in 2 days. So the advice there is not to play. The idea is not to play after you have lost 2 games in a row. Stop. Stop after you have lost 2 games in a row. That's what I do. It is group lessons and we get around 2 to 3 hours, but if we want, we can get 5 hours as well. And as we can join anytime. Okay, come on, like 5 hours and 5,000 rupees is 1,000 per hour. I think 1,000 per hour is standard. Like you can't get cheaper than that. I mean, objectively, maybe it's expensive, but like it's the market rate in India. Even when I left India in 2019, no one was doing it for cheaper than 1,000 an hour. So objectively, it might be expensive for you, but it's the market rate. Like literally, there is nothing cheaper than that these days. Inflation is crazy. Inflation is crazy. Yeah, like the thing would be, I try to give as much instructive chess as possible on stream. So it would be a great idea if you watch my stream, or someone else's stream. Doesn't have to be my stream, but my whole purpose is to provide as much knowledge as I can. Ah, I see. I see. So you're only getting like 2 to 3 hours. Okay. 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 Yeah. So one thing to do is like watch streams of good chess players. Uh, like you can watch Sagar Shah, for example. He's very instructive. You can watch Gotham on a good day is good. Sometimes he's doing guess the elo, which is not what I recommend. You can watch Banzea. Alex Banzea is good. So these guys are pretty good. Naroditsky, of course. Naroditsky and Hikaru, of course. You want to watch their streams, and when they break down stuff, Naroditsky might be a great option for you. That's what I say. That's what I say. Yeah. So I hope that's all the questions. Okay, but maybe I think Shannon, what you're trying to get to is how do you improve without coaching, right? I think you really want the nitty gritty of that. The best way is the fastest way would be books. Books will be your best friend. The reason is that the annotations in the book, the commentary in the book is essentially same like a coach teaching you. So if you read the comments or the commentary in the book behind moves, it is essentially the same idea. And if you can read PDFs, which is something I'm quite used to, I love reading PDFs, then even better. If you're capable of reading PDFs, what you want to do is you want to set up a chessboard and have the PDF open with you. That's the idea. Okay? So books will be your best friend. Uh, does Amazon not work where you are? I thought Amazon goes everywhere, in every corner of the world. Okay, if you don't have Amazon near you, I understand. Then your best option is to find PDFs online. And they can be found very easily. Some sites are like QPDF, Google PDF Drive.net. So these sites are good. You can find lots of PDFs there. You can find Scribd. You can get a free trial there. Scribd is a good one. It is expensive though, Amazon. Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, most likely it is. Uh, so yeah, PDF then. What else to do? What else to do? What else to do? These sites are good, but just write book name and then PDF and you'll find a good link somewhere. You search hard enough, you'll find a PDF easily. Okay? Alright, guys. With that, I'll end the stream since all questions are done. And I will see you most likely tomorrow when I'll be commentating on Norwich S round 5, 6, 5, 5. Yeah. So see you guys then. Okay? Have a good one, guys. Cheers.